Howdy folks, Borry Berry here. Thought I'd do a quick video, just a little update. I'm not really keen on doing a lot of videos lately. Couple reasons. Just been struggling with some things, and my tooth started hurting again. So 2 days ago, I got my tooth pulled out. It's still tender. Feels like someone just whacked me in the face, which is good. It's so relieving, but it's still very kind of tender, but nothing like it was prior to getting it pulled out. I knew I had deep roots with my teeth as well, so it was definitely a hard tooth to pull out. It wasn't an easy job for him. The dentist, really good dentist, which I was shocked, because a lot of people have a lot of phobias when it comes to dentists, and I have run across some bad dentists in the past. One thing I will show you guys. So this is like a, I don't know, like a, I guess you could call it like a, I think it falls in that category, a survival tip. It's just something I come up with. There might be better ways. So, you would have heard my situation where I really don't have a lot of cash at all, which is another reason at the moment I haven't really done a lot. And anyway, excuses. So pies from Aldi's can be a really cheap food to kind of survive. And one thing you'll find in our day and age that we live in is poor people eat unhealthy. I'm not saying you can't eat healthy on limited budget, but it certainly makes it harder. But pies is really cheap. I'm thinking, oh, big cheap way to survive, but you'd be like, how do you heat them up without an oven or microwave in your van? Now you could go, oh, why don't you stay in a caravan park? You'd have a microwave and all that. If you're unaware, guys, caravan park is the bourgeoisie. It's our day and age. It's expensive to live in a caravan park. I really don't need one because I have a gym for showers. Thank God, but I have somewhere I can park my van at the moment and stay. And you know, you get creative with that. So really, what does a caravan park offer me but a big fee? They're quite expensive. It's starting to become a real thing where it's like, oh, you're staying in a caravan park. You know, I'm not saying you have to be rich, but it's just becoming something very different to someone just surviving. Now, way to cook your pies. Like I said, it's cheap food. I'm on this fortnight, again, like I always am. Not always, but you know, most of the time, really have to stretch out a budget. I've got a rock in there. This one's kind of a porous one. It's kind of a cool rock. But I've got a rock in my pot, and you put it in there, and you put it on really low. I wish I could give you a before and after, but you know, still not doing editing. But so you put it in the pot, and I've got my gas cooker there, and I'll put it on really low, and that rock will stop the heat transfer to the bottom of the pie, which would be too much even on really low, and burn the pie before it's cooked. There's a few ways you can do that. You can get some pots with like a metal raised thing in there and all that. But essentially, with the lid, you leave the lid on really low, and it creates a little oven. So that's the way you can cook pies. in this scenario, this setup. Please don't forget about me, guys. I do want to do more outdoors videos and stuff. Hopefully soon that'll happen. I did my tax and I might get a little bit back there. See how we go. What else talk about? Yeah, so I'm in the spirit of who I am, and yeah, it's been hard. The tooth started hurting, and it's hard too, because I was saying on a video, see, I've been around, I'm aware of this stuff, but I was saying how there's still a gap fee, even though it's a lot cheaper for me than a lot of people in my scenario, but I still had, I know for some people $67 isn't a lot, but for me it was a lot, and but I had to get my tooth done. I feel so blessed. I was just thinking about how set up I am in my van. How I don't have debts. I'm not saying if you have debts it's bad and stuff. It's not all bad in my scenario. I have mostly everything I need in this van to live simple. Yeah, I try my best to live a simple life. A peaceful life, you know. And some of you, maybe you grew up in a family with a lot of drama. Maybe you know drama, and pursuit for peace can be a really a brave thing to do, and something you have to fight for, I believe, in a lot of cases. Yeah, so what else? Yeah, so not too much going on in the Borry land. But I'm glad I could show some of you, like, yeah, you can cook pies on your gas cook on really low, and just something to separate the bottom from the burning. You still get a bit of heat dispersion through that rock, even though it's really porous, but not enough to burn the life out of it before it's cooked. And might soon was planning with someone to go to another town with some family and do some outdoor filming and stuff. Didn't happen. It was going to happen this week, but didn't happen. And one thing you'll find with me is I don't like to promise. I just like to stick to my word. Yeah, and thank you for everyone that's reached out to me. Yeah, so take care, guys. Short vid. Stay blessed.